It's time. Lock, load, put on your Infinity Gauntlet and grab your lightsaber. This is Nerd Talk. Presented by Webeam TV.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome.
Hi, gang.
To Nerd Talk.
There you go.
I know. Episode 266. It just seems like the other day we
Wow.
were at
Wow.
I remember when 200 hit.
200 hit. I know.
No.
I'm looking forward to the big 300 of the episode.
coming quick.
Ooh,
It'll be-
we should
coming
all
quick.
like dress as Spartans for that.
Oh, or something. Yes.
I don't think
Yes.
anybody wants to see me in that outfit.
No, we all,
Pretty sure no.
all three of us.
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it'll be great. Bunch
We're
of
just
dad
rename it
bods.
300 pounds.
Yeah. 300 pounds.
That works. I'll
There
do
we
that.
go.
Exactly.
Do I got to shake my chest then for that?
Tonight we dine
no.
at White Castle. Sorry,
We should.
digression there.
You could wax your chest. I got a story about that.
Uh-oh.
My wife attempted to wax my back one time, but I'll tell that later on.
Wow,
Wow.
Well,
Okay.
there was a lot of blood. There was a lot of blood.
Oh,
crazy.
It was. It was.
thanks.
It was not very nerdy, but
So
No.
there's one time we had a thing where we were supposed to wax me live on the show.
Yeah.
Really?
I remember that.
Yeah, a couple of years ago.
That was.
We're raising money for
I don't know.
Webeam TV for
I think that's
charity, and
dark.
yeah,
That's dark.
Instead, I got hit with a
Well,
You
now
got
that
hit with
everybody in viewing
longboard.
land is
Longboard,
happy,
It is.
way too many visuals. None of us really
Welcome
want
to
It
the
is.
show, gang. How
but it is. Welcome.
I know it is that week,
All Hallows Eve.
so
I'm
we're all
excited.
dressed up. I'm actually Todd.
It-
I'm Todd dressed as Anthony, though.
Oh,
And-
that works.
Yeah, so
that works.
this is Mike.
I'm Mike, dressed as Mark.
there we
Yeah.
go.
So I'm Anthony then.
Yeah,
I
there we go.
guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Todd is dressed as.
Mark dressed as Todd.
I'd be Mark
Yeah.
dressed as
There you
Todd.
go.
Exactly.
There you go.
Which would
Works
explain my
brilliant.
elder sign to protect me
elder
from all
sign,
the evil
yes.
that's going on here.
Yes.
Got it going
yes.
on.
Yes. Have you seen The King in Yellow? That would what you need.
Oh,
next.
the
So
King
you
in
need
Yellow.
the yellow
Yeah.
sign.
Yeah. That's all
So
classics.
that's what
Man, I
I'd be
love me
doing.
some good
Yeah,
Cthulhu.
Let's kill that. We're a professional show.
Hey, our white
look down
balance
like,
is the best out there.
Yeah.
It's like right up there with
That's all
White
right.
Castle.
That's all right.
There we go. This
let's
episode
go.
is sponsored by White Castle.
That's right. That's fantastic. But now it's time for the reboots remakes.
Oh, are we right off? We're jumping right in?
Let's go.
All right,
yeah,
let's do
man. We
this.
got lots to talk about. And wrapped.
All right. Dun, dun,
I
dun.
can't wait.
What are we starting
I
with?
can't wait.
All right. Oh,
Here we go. Bob Bob Boom. I know, right? This thing is
Reboots and sequels and other movie items.
bam,
movie news.
bam,
Yes,
bam. It
movie
is
news
so
in general.
bringing
exciting.
it all up.
It
So,
is. It is.
The big news today broke today. Actually,
Tell
broke
us, Mark,
yesterday,
what broke today?
was the due to the success of the opening weekend and the fact that it did ungodly streaming on
Oh my God,
HBO
yeah.
Max.
Dude, I haven't heard
it was
any
like-
of the numbers.
It was like Godzilla
Oh, it did
level,
great.
literally the same as Godzilla versus Kong
Yeah.
level streaming. Dune,
That's awesome.
You know,
Yeah.
Paul Muad'Dib gets to continue his adventures.
He's not even called Muad'Dib yet.
Not yet. We haven't learned that yet. So.
Yeah, and
Sorry, spoilers.
Yeah,
Slight-
spoilers.
slight.
This is
40-year-old
part
book.
one. Do not expect to see the entire story when you watch this.
It's only
so
what,
you
about
should
3/4
probably
of the first book.
I'd say they bring in some stuff from the latter
2/3.
half of the book, but it's still they've cut some stuff
It's
from the
mostly
first half of the
teaser
book. So
stuff.
it's
Yeah.
it was definitely so. Dune 2 was greenlit. as
That's
we knew
awesome.
it would
Yeah,
be.
I mean, there's
Unless it
no way
was
you
a
could leave this as
monumental
half a movie
flop.
because it literally stops in the middle of the action. And it's like, what? And that's it. And you're just left hanging. And so,
So it's not
Yeah,
like
it-
Avengers where it gave a good pause at a good
No.
No, it actually stopped
No,
at an
this
odd
really
point.
is part
I was
one.
not expecting it to stop there. I actually
I
figured,
know. I'm like-
oh, I know where it's going, and then they're going to stop there. And no, it stopped.
It
Nope.
did not.
10
It was
minutes
not
before
so.
that.
Sorry,
It was
we're out
not
of time.
so.
I didn't get to watch it because when
What's
I
the
put it
running-
on HBO Max,
Mm-hmm.
the music was so loud, then everything they were saying was so soft. I cranked the TV all the way up and still had a hard time hearing everything.
yeah, you need headphones for that
There was
one.
talking in that movie.
Was there?
Yeah.
What's the
Was
running
There?
time?
I
of
didn't.
that?
I was listening to
Anybody
the
know-
Hans Zimmer score and just entranced
hours,
with the
I think?
visuals.
Oh, that'd
That-
be awesome.
Yeah,
2 hours.
Honestly, yeah, the visuals. You know, one of the criticisms that I heard, and it surprised me because it's correct. There are only two characters that they really spend time making you like.
Yeah.
Okay, Duke Leto Atreides
Yep.
and then Gurney Halleck. Or Duncan.
Duncan. Yeah.
Duncan.
Okay? And you really like those two, and there's a reason that they spend the time making them so likable.
Yep.
It's spoilers, okay? They're the
for a
first.
4-year-old book.
Yeah, they're the first two to die.
Yeah.
And
it's like
20-year-old movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Love these
Exactly.
characters
Well,
that are killing you.
That's okay, though.
Yeah, so it's been.
It's the Game of Thrones template uses now, which is, we make the character like the character, kill the character. Like the character, kill the
Exactly.
character.
And which was fine, but I didn't even realize it because, like you're saying, the visuals, everything about it is just
I heard the
breathtaking.
score was. I haven't watched it yet,
Oh,
so
man,
I
yeah.
can't wait. That's
Definitely,
it's on my bucket list for this week. So
It's going to be hard for me to hear anything but na 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 na, which was the original score
Sorry,
from the
yeah.
David Lynch version.
But no, Zimmer knocked it out of the park.
Oh, that's awesome.
The
That's
visuals
good to
are
hear.
so
One of
big,
my-
I didn't even notice it,
It
which
may be
is
one of my
weird.
favorite
cannot wait. I
scores
cannot wait.
in history.
yeah,
So-
if you've watched Dune, give us some feedback on your thoughts.
Yeah,
We'd love to know.
Go to webeam.com, webeamtv.com/live.
Yeah.
And you can go there because we're all on there chit-chatting right now with everybody.
But yeah, give us
So,
some feedback,
yeah,
man.
give
If
us
you've
some
seen like the
feedback on
old
that one.
Dune and then compared to the new Dune, because that's what I'm looking forward to.
I was looking
so.
for some, Sting in a Speedo. It didn't happen. But,
Sting in a
it's
yeah.
all good,
Oh,
so,
darn.
but
It's
course.
the little things. It's the little
Yeah.
things.
It was,
she said.
I mean, what blew me away was seeing, what the hell, Alec, the older brother from Goonies,
yeah.
Oh,
is in it.
oh.
Yes, he's actually Gurney Halleck, I think,
Yeah.
right?
Okay,
Yes.
no kidding.
Yeah, that's it. It's like, I had to keep adjusting
Some
to that.
crazy,
Oh, that's
Because
awesome.
As soon as I saw the meme, I'm then looking at the face going, oh my God,
All right.
it
all right.
really is him.
Right
No,
on, man.
Yeah.
Stellar cast.
Yeah.
Again, just bits of
No,
the hints
yeah,
of what
no
is to come.
surprise then that Dune 2 got greenlit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, green
So how
light.
many books are
Greenlit?
there?
Is that a word? Got greenlit
Well,
something? Green light.
official, that were done by Herbert, I think is 5, and then his son took all the, it's kind of like the Tolkien Jr.
yeah,
It's
sort
the
of,
same
yeah,
thing.
dove
And he
in.
worked with Kevin J. Anderson, who is an awesome author who writes a lot of science fiction, and they are still putting stuff out to this day. So there was actually a new Dune book last year based on scribbles that were left on a wall.
No
somewhere
kid, yeah,
in,
yeah.
in
Cliff
Frank
notes in
Herbert's
the
house. Yeah.
margins of the
But,
book. Yeah, that's awesome.
No, but it's they've still got more coming apparently too. There's still 2 more.
There's a lot of Dune left
Yeah,
to cover.
a lot of
wow.
Dune
That's cool.
I mean, it's
to
a
go,
hell of
so.
a world.
Yeah.
He built an incredible empire.
Anybody ever played the
And-
role-playing game?
Amazing,
Yeah.
Oh man, back in the day. And
Back in the day?
if
Yeah.
you have played any real-time strategy game ever,
Yeah.
from Command and Conquer up to Warcraft to StarCraft,
Fallout.
Any of those, and up
Mm-hmm.
to the Moab, the battle arena games, you owe it all to Dune because
Yeah.
Dune was the first, and everybody copied it. That was the first click and drag troops and
Yeah.
That's awesome.
real-time battle stuff.
That's
So,
awesome. Isn't there a 2D20 system coming out for the new Dune game?
I believe there is, yeah.
Which is great. Have you seen the 2D20 system yet? Have you had a chance to play
Not
it?
yet. I haven't had
No.
to
It's a
play it.
little crunchy, but it's cool because the new 2D20, it's like the new Star Trek game, Dune. There's a version of Call of Cthulhu coming out, the World War II one.
That's the one I was like,
Yeah,
Achtung
yeah,
Cthulhu.
yeah.
Yes.
Achtung Cthulhu, and it's all. And what's cool is it uses a 2D20 pool of dice to play. It's a little crunchy on character generation, but gameplay itself is actually pretty slick
Sweet.
with
Neat.
the system. So
I'd like to see how that works.
I digress. My apologies.
No, that's all right. It's all right. I got more to talk
we
about.
are
We'll talk
born
about
to
later.
digress. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
we do here.
No, the next one's for you.
I don't know about this one.
You didn't know about
No.
this one?
Which
I
one?
did not.
Are we talking about
No,
is this
no,
the
no.
M
Three.
word?
Yeah.
Are you going to 3 on that one?
Are we going to 3? Oh.
Yeah, let's go to 3 because this is big news.
Mm.
This is TMNT,
Which stands for
Teenage
Mutant Ninja Turtles,
I am not a fan.
not versus,
But-
but X
What does the X stand for?
means crossover
Oh, crossover. Okay.
with the Universal Monsters,
Oh, I see what's happening here. All right.
and they
So-
did these as action figures.
Turtles and mummies.
Okay, so
many,
that
many
interests
years
me.
ago.
Yeah.
They did this as an action
remember
figure
those.
series
So-
years ago.
Got it.
Shredder Stein, is he like the bad guy?
It's actually Raphael Stein, and
wow.
there's one of the original figures.
Oh,
They did this.
Wow.
I forget. They even had. Who was the villain? They had April as like the bride of Frankenstein.
Oh,
Oh,
that
dude,
makes
that'd be
sense.
awesome, man.
And
Yeah.
they did all this as an action figure series. Well, the team that did that animated the Batman versus Turtles and
Yeah,
the
which
Teenage
was a
Mutant-
good one, right?
A couple
Yeah.
recent Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated movies have been really good, and they're going to be doing this now. The rumor is it's a CG, but they've already got the voice cast, and it has been announced.
Huh.
So we'll see. It's supposed to be a teaser soon.
That'd be
But,
slick.
I'm glad
love
it's not
that-
comics.
That
We
would be
know
slick.
What happened in the comics?
Yeah, the comics.
How are they going to change that?
Yeah, we'll see.
always
The
do.
Batman versus Turtles was really good, so I'm excited to see what they do with this.
Okay,
Cool.
that'll be
Cool
slick.
stuff.
That'll be
Just
slick.
not in time for Halloween, but in time for Halloween
But
next year.
speaking of Ninja Turtle toys,
Tell
they're
me.
still putting out the pre-orders. You can pre-order Ninja Turtle Power Rangers, and you can also get Shredder as the Green Ranger. Looks pretty cool.
Huh.
I just can't get
Meh.
over him. Wasn't he voiced by Uncle Phil?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he was.
yes.
The
Oh.
late Uncle
Saw that
Phil.
one.
Phil.
That is totally not working for me.
Got it. Got it. All right. All right.
All right.
But there's more reboots, remakes, and cool stuff.
What is that?
Stay on. Well, I don't know. 5. I thought
Number
that was-
5?
yeah, I thought that was
Oh, yeah.
interesting.
World War Hulk.
World War Hulk.
What is
yes.
going on with World War Hulk, guys?
Well, Ruffalo announced that he had another project.
Did he let it slip? Was it one of those oops
He's
slips?
not.
always
He's
I
always
like Ruffalo.
him and Holland.
Him and
are like
Holland are the two
worst.
guys I know. They're
the
great.
Marvel
aren't they?
snipers.
They
just can't
are.
quite get him in time.
And then he always ends it with, "I know I'm going to be in trouble."
Yeah,
Is
they
what I
were
always
working
say.
on
Right.
She-Hulk, which we already know he was going to be in.
Right, right.
And although because he tweeted it out, so he already leaked that one
And
a
he's
while
back
ago.
to normal. He's not.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, back to
normal,
normal.
not
Yeah,
wearing a mocap suit.
Is the arm fixed? That's what I'm curious.
He's in a
though.
sling.
Is he still in the
He's
sling?
in a sling,
Okay,
and it was at
okay.
the end of Shang-Chi.
Well, and
Yeah.
And Shang-Chi was in the sling. But I wondered if right.
He's there.
That was a nice
yeah.
touch, though. I like that continuity.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
so.
Is his arm broken forever? Who
It
knows?
is.
We'll see. But anyway, he tweeted that he was interviewed, and he said that they were working on some other projects, and the way he described the project fit World War Hulk perfectly.
That's awesome.
Which would be interesting because World War Hulk actually took place during Civil War in
Yeah.
the comics, so it'll be interesting to see how they work it into the movie
Right, alternate
universe. But
timeline,
they've
right,
been- I know the Universal Marvel, all the rights and stuff where they couldn't do a standalone Hulk movie may be wrapping up. And
Right.
we'll see.
That'd be good.
I'll be
I
happy
would
to
like to
see
see
him do
that. So that makes me excited.
Yeah, that
On a
definitely
variety
looked
of levels.
very, very cool.
That would be very cool, man.
Whereas this next thing
The crybaby
fills me
is
with a
back.
dread.
It does fill me with dread, horror,
Such a
and
crybaby that he
I
is.
do not.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
Cut him some slack, will you?
Cut him in half.
Look,
What?
no. I mean, look, he had a bad director, okay?
Yeah.
I have seen some amazing actors
Oh, he's
put
a
in
great
front
actor,
of
don't
bad
get me wrong,
directors,
but he's
and
just a
everybody
crybaby in
hates
that
them
movie.
for it. And it's not their fault. It's what the director asked for. And you can't
And-
say no.
And the audience is lost because they don't know what we're talking about. So somebody say it. I can't say it.
Hayden Christensen is going to be back for an appearance in the new Ahsoka series.
Yeah.
And
I am looking.
He's already gonna
personally
be
think it's
back
going to
in
be
another series we
great
already know
for
of.
what's that?
He's already going to be back in Obi-Wan.
Yeah,
too.
he's
He's an
an
Obi-Wan,
Well,
right?
yeah, I
Right.
think you kind of have to be, but
But the Ahsoka
I'd
will
love
be
to
good,
see him
though.
in Ahsoka.
I
mean,
would
the
actually- I'm looking
dynamics
forward to that.
between those two.
Yeah.
But,
now, I don't know how they can do that.
But if the show
It's gonna have
is
to be a
gonna-
flashback or
That
something.
would have to be flashbacks, or he's a ghost.
That could be.
Yeah.
But I think the
No,
Ahsoka.
no,
No,
can't
because-
be.
Force Ghost. He appeared at the
No.
end
Yeah.
of the
No,
special
no, no.
edition
I
of
got
Jedi.
that. That was
Because the
you're
Mandalorian
right. You're
takes
right.
place after Jedi.
You're right. It does
so.
take
Right,
after
after Jedi,
Okay,
right.
so yes, you're right.
No, I'm
He
looking
could
forward
be
to
hunting
Ahsoka,
her.
though. I think that'd be good.
I think the show will be great.
I'm totally digging it. Right.
I'll
so
see how
Oh,
he
I
does.
can't wait.
I'm anxious
He's-
about
he
that.
definitely-
But
I mean, they redeemed that character in Clone Wars.
Oh my
thankfully,
God,
but,
yes.
But that wasn't him.
But again,
that was
well,
yeah.
yeah. But again, different director.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Look what happened.
that's true. I will
Yeah.
give you that.
Yeah.
I will give you that.
And no, George Lucas can't direct. If you actually go back
What?
and objectively
No, agreed.
watch,
No, I agree. Well, it was his
A New
first
Hope,
wife that cut the movies.
it is
Yeah.
horrible.
So,
It is absolutely horrible.
yeah.
It was, and again, he didn't have 100% directing in that. There was also his special effects teams were doing. John Dykstra
Yeah.
was doing a lot of the effects, and then that's why Empire is so good.
Yes, he brought in a real
because
director,
Kasdan,
Yeah.
directed.
He brought in
it.
Kasdan.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree.
and it was
And-
just absolutely outstanding.
I'm in total agreement
Then
with
he went
this.
back and directed Jedi all by his lonesome, and we know how suddenly we're up to our
Ewoks.
armpits and teddy bears. and burp jokes.
Yes. Yes.
How many burp jokes can you put in your science fiction fantasy movies?
still, though.
Ask George Lucas. He can find more.
He'll find more.
Well,
whatever it is, he
I'm looking to be entertained. I'm
Hold my
looking
blue
forward
milk.
to it. So,
Yeah.
absolutely.
All right. So are we on to space and tech?
Space and tech.
Let's go.
In space.
And tech.
I like that
Oh.
actually.
Bro, all right. So all right, we'll do all right, everybody ready?
Yep.
It's the Star Trek hard to port. Hard to starboard. Space! There we go. That'll be our intro.
That'll be it. Everything on the table
All right, so
falls
now
over.
we know it.
Hey,
First
but-
thing is
dude,
kind of cool.
It is kind of. It's like the universal translator.
Well, yeah. I mean, we have a
Speaking of
British
Star Trek.
Ghanaian entrepreneur developed an earplug that will translate up to 40 languages instantly. It's unfortunate. I mean, it's going to be called Clicks, but it really should be called the
Babelfish.
Babblefish.
Yep.
Yep, it should be
Exactly.
Babblefish.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
thought the same
Yep,
thing
you
when I
just
saw
drop
that.
it in your ear, and there it is.
Yeah.
Now you got to remember, it also only works one way. It doesn't make you intelligible to the other person.
No.
And
Right,
that's going to be the hard
right,
part because you're going to hear
right.
them speaking. You're going to speak back. They're gonna be
Now, let me say something though. Now we're saying it should be called Babblefish. Why should it be called Babble? Because there
42.
might.
So,
Well,
Zaphod-
42.
Yeah, so-
I have
so
42
Adam-
reasons for
Douglas
that.
Adams,
Yes.
The Great Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, radio
Absolutely.
series, then TV series, which just had its anniversary very
And
recently,
movie.
And then movies,
Had a
couple
movie.
movies.
Yeah.
They're making another movie now,
Oh, I didn't know
or another
that.
series. Another
Oh,
series.
there's a
another
series?
in
That's
development.
cool.
And they're all
but-
different because they can be.
Yeah, because they can be. And this, anyway, one of the encounters in space is one of the most useful things that you can have in the universe is a Babelfish, not
Yeah.
Babblefish. Sorry, guys. And because I listen to the radios, so I know what they. call
Well, that's how they
the
said it.
enunciation
Yeah, well,
is.
and that's
We're in
exactly-
America.
But anyway, it's this
You
fish,
babble
and
here.
it feeds on psychic waves, and you stick it in your ear, and basically whatever somebody says, it psychically translates it into a language you can
Right,
understand.
right. Hence why we're saying we
Yes.
should.
Don't
And
they
that's
have
what-
an app for the phone already? You can
They
do
do.
that
Well,
they
and
do,
then translate
but
but this is
they-
an earplug.
Yeah,
This is an earplug, and it
though,
would do it
man.
for
the phone, you
Tiny.
can
No
talk
phone
to
needed.
it. Well, no, the phone you can talk and it'll say the other language back to the person.
Right.
Right.
So
And
you
that one is
could
actually
do that.
called Babel.
Is it
Yeah,
really?
That app is called
Oh, that's too
Babel.
funny.
But
That's awesome.
yeah, but anyway, yeah, Babelfish. That's why we all call it that. So.
Yes, and
we will
to
be
me,
calling
because
it that
it
when
actually
it is
goes
installed.
in your ear.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
this
cool.
this is so Star Trek.
It's slick. Oh yeah, I thought the.
This
I'm
was
just waiting
not-
for the implant that does it automatically.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to get my implant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
good.
what's stopping them
That's
from
what she
just
said.
making an app where it'll work on any earbuds?
This is the fact that this earbud is actually a hardware thing that's doing it. It's
Yeah.
not software.
Yeah.
It's
It's going to be. It's a
it
weird.
is a
mixed thing
processor in and of itself, as
that
opposed
is
to a
just
Bluetooth connection.
to do this.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yep.
So
And the fact that
still.
it doesn't, you don't have to
It's
punch
slick.
in, choose German, choose this.
Yeah.
choose
It
that.
just hears it and translates
it
it.
So
automatically
is there a
those
price
words.
point for it?
Yeah.
The tentative was, I think it was $1,000, which is not bad. For
No, that's
something
not.
that
If you're
awesome.
traveling,
Not
going
for-
to other countries a lot,
It's a
it's
must
definitely
buy.
worth it. Yeah.
It's a
Exactly.
must buy. They'll save you having to buy a guide to take you anywhere and stuff.
Yeah, I'm
Or if you
digging it.
work at a theme park,
Well,
it's definitely good
and
for
again,
you too.
if you want them to understand I learned from Steve Martin that all you have to do is adopt an accent and speak louder,
Yes.
It is.
and that takes care
Yes.
of it.
I would like to go to the hotel.
Steve, it is.
Yes, yes. It makes
Bring
it
me a
sound-
fish and
All
force
right.
it up my nose. Yes.
That's cool though. That orbital reef though looks pretty cool though.
Now
Speaking
that's,
of
let's
fish,
talk about, would it translate there?
I don't know.
That is the question. Because what languages would you need? You would need a Babelfish up here.
Yes.
Blue Origin announced every one of us's childhood dream,
Right.
right?
Yep.
They've
Right.
got your address in space.
A
Yep.
real.
You can
space
move 200 miles away to the most beautiful view in the world, no matter where you are in the world, because they're
Yeah.
building a commercial space station.
I think that's amazing.
Yes.
I'm down.
And yeah, they've made the announcement. It's going to be available for anybody that wants to use it and
Yep.
pay for it. Much like the little mini launches we're seeing right now,
From
where
the
for
other
$250,000 you can jump up in. At this point, they're actually going to be leasing space
Yep.
in this space station to companies that want to do manufacturing there, to people that want to visit. There's
Right.
going to be places for space tourism.
Disney in
but-
space.
It's
No,
there's
that's
there-
awesome.
there-
Yeah, I
there-
mean it's low orbit, so it's below the space station, right?
Yep.
It's just, but still, I think that's just
But
an
still,
amazing.
I
yeah,
mean,
I mean,
this
it
is-
looks amazing.
Yeah.
in the
in the concept drawings.
Oh, there we
concept
go.
drawings and all that. But Starship looked amazing in the concept drawings, and it's turning out to be just as amazing
It's
as it
turning out
looked.
to be
Yeah, it
amazing,
really
amazing
is.
as well.
I don't think they're going to put anything in these. I think they waited and waited and waited because this stuff I had on the planning stages for
Yeah.
since Starship,
Yeah.
and I mean, and this is 100% to stab at little, this is
Elon.
between Elon and Bezos, laughing
can
at
you
each other. So.
imagine what would happen
Look
if
at your
the
little
two
hopper.
cooperated?
Look what we're building.
Right.
Well, no, I love what he's building because he's connecting a link to Mars.
Yeah, exactly.
He's
That's
getting,
100%.
He is getting us 100% off world.
Yes,
Right.
which
So
we
that,
need to be.
so that
at
if
some
an
point.
asteroid hits Earth, we still live.
And we need to be out of solar system at some point because the sun is going to go away at
Yes.
some point.
Yeah.
We got
And
about
if we
4
don't
billion
start
years left on that one.
We hope. We don't know.
No, we
It-
don't know for sure, but
Yeah.
still,
Yeah.
there are things that can happen.
Yeah.
And the space station is great. It has a lot of, it really is. Bezos looks at everything with an eye for commercial, for
Yeah.
business, for how can I make money at this? How can this happen?
Yeah.
Whereas Musk entered the field saying, I want to save humanity.
Yep.
Right.
And so that's what I'm pushing for.
Yep.
And so I'm going to do everything I'm doing. They have such completely different focal points.
They do. I tell you though, the animations on this are amazing, aren't
And that's
they?
why I said
know.
I will not be surprised if it doesn't look
Yeah.
exactly like
Yeah,
this when it
I
comes
think
out,
you're
because
right.
Starship,
So, yep.
everybody when we first looked at Starship looked so stupid. It was like it's just silver and dumb. But
Yeah.
now we're like, holy crap, that is the most
That
amazing
is
thing.
a-
You watch
It
it,
is,
it's
it
gorgeous.
is.
It's like
beautiful.
straight out of this island Earth, or
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
very
yeah. I
Flash
agree with
Forbidden
you.
Planet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's Flash
yeah.
Gordon.
Yeah, it
Finally,
really is.
finally, we're not going to
Yeah.
fly in cars, but we're going to be able to go to space finally.
No,
Yeah.
and we have these
And look
EV
at this thing.
suits.
This little.
Yeah,
that
it's
thing
it's a
is
little mini
insane.
spaceship
Yeah.
that has arms. So rather than having to suit up and head out,
Yeah.
you're a lot more protected, and you can go out there and you can do whatever you need to do in the
Yeah. Well, and
vacuum of
what I really
space.
like
You can
though. I mean,
impersonate Maximilian from Black Hole.
Well, I know, but I think it's cool that Joe Schmo, if you got the money, eventually can go up. But I like how that there's going to be companies going up and can use for research and
Yeah.
development, which I think
Yeah.
is super.
Well, and
super
they're
slick.
actually even talking like, was it one of the hotel companies is trying? Was it Hilton? I think is one of the companies
Yeah,
that
of
wants
course
to rent
it's Hilton,
space.
yeah.
Because they want to
Yeah.
make it so you go up for a weekend and
Exactly.
enjoy.
I
Right.
mean, and
once Starship's
Disney's
flying
already
regularly-
set the price point for what people can pay for a
Yeah.
weekend in space.
Yeah, $3,000.
It's like $3,000 for a weekend.
Yeah, that'll
So
Why do Disney when
we're
you
already
can
on
do
our
that?
way.
do the real thing.
Yeah, it's going to be the same price as Disney is going up into space.
I want to-
and
then
honestly,
once this
the
starts,
commute's probably a lot
hopefully food is
faster.
can you imagine all the firsts that are going to come from this?
Oh, it's going to be amazing.
First Dungeons and Dragons game in
Sure,
space.
first pool.
First
Baby born in space.
first baby born in space. First,
Yeah.
First night of sex.
Yeah.
All this fun stuff.
I would,
I think that
I-
actually
I
they
thought
say
it- I
that
wasn't
already
gonna
happened.
I didn't say it.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah, I heard that happened on one of the Russian flights, but they haven't confirmed.
The Russians are animals.
Yeah,
let me
you'd
tell
think
you.
the Russians would confirm that stuff because
think
they
they
love
would?
that stuff, but
Yeah, but it was too
Ah,
bad.
was
so,
too bad.
so
Cool.
they're
That's
holding
cool.
back on it.
I,
That's the
I love
problem.
seeing stuff like that. It's cool
So
technology.
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah.
Now, what else we got here?
so excited for that. So
Yeah, that pretty much wraps up our space segment.
Space.
So we're coming back into
out of
subspace
warp.
now.
It is
Boom.
out
All right.
of war.
All right.
Gaming news.
Out of the gaming world, man.
Oh, hey, we got an intro for this one.
That's good.
I didn't think I was gonna be here. I'm assuming this is all Mike because it's all Nintendo.
Yeah.
All right, Mike.
Yeah,
Rock on, Mike.
It's all me.
This is all. It's supposed to be gaming.
Gaming.
And you put Nintendo.
I know. I
That's not
mean,
gaming.
man.
Well, all right. So
babies.
Smash Brothers,
No.
everybody wanted Wally G in Smash Brothers, and their last character they announced was
Yes.
Sora, and everybody's sad. Well, Nintendo's like, well, we feel bad for you. Guess what? Wally G is going to be back in a game, in Mario Kart, but a special version of him.
Yes.
Yes,
Vampire.
a vampire with his special
Oh.
car. So that was pretty cool that they released that this
It's
week.
very Dick Dastardly.
That's what I
Yeah.
was going to say.
Yeah.
It is Dick Dastardly.
We have
It
just
is.
shot back to Wacky
Wacky Races.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is the
like,
Wacky Race.
Like we're talking 1972 right
There's
there.
nothing wrong with Hanna-Barbera and the Wacky.
No, that was one of the most perfect television shows of
It
all
was,
time. Yes.
absolutely.
Every episode.
I could talk
completely
about that
contained.
for a whole show.
I just know I
and
really had
Johnny
the hots
Quest.
for Penelope Pitstop way back when.
Oh, who didn't?
Yeah.
Who didn't?
But yeah, so that's cool that
Oh my
he's going to be
gosh.
in Smash. Unfortunately, well, not in Smash, but in Mario Kart.
Yeah, Mario Kart. So unfortunately, not in Smash Brothers.
The
but-
other fun thing, they released the Uncharted trailer this week, or
Yes.
last week.
Yeah.
But there's a scene in that trailer that we'll watch later. You see Tom Holland jumping from one cargo part of the plane that's flying out to another, and that's directly from Uncharted 2.
2. Yep.
Oh,
So it was
yeah.
actually really cool. But
And Uncharted games were awesome. They were
They were
Indiana
great.
Jones.
They were. They
meets
were the Indiana
Tomb
Jones.
Raider meets what was that? Sahara.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
The crazy series, the crazy movie.
but the
And
games were great.
a lot of fun, and yeah, I'm excited to see how the movie looks great. But we'll watch that in a bit.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Then
So-
the last thing for gaming, Animal Crossing, because who doesn't love Animal Crossing?
I don't
What the
think.
hell?
I
My
do-
wife
I
and
do not
daughter
like it.
We're addicted to Animal Crossing.
I do not
all
like Animal
during
Crossing.
You know
the,
what?
The everything, and now
Is that
and they
like
haven't touched
Frogger
it
with more
in
than
like
frogs?
They will
No.
touch it this next Friday.
Why?
Next Friday. Because they're releasing two things. A free update, which is kind of cool. There's some little things in it. We're going to get some new characters that can move on to your little island. But the big news is a whole expansion that you can get, which is for island hopping. You get to go to another island and build up like a tourist resort.
And you can actually kill things. No.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Come on,
But
that's all we're
you
waiting
get to
for.
put like a restaurant in there and a bunch
Can
of
you go
other
pillage
things.
other islands yet?
Not yet.
Then I'm still not interested. I just,
That's the way to play
I
it,
got it.
isn't it?
But what Nintendo just recently, it came out actually yesterday, they opened another version of their subscription service. So instead of paying your $3.99 a month if you're doing it like that, and you get to play Nintendo and Super Nintendo games for free, it's $50 for the year for one person or $79 for the family plan. You get the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis game now.
Oh, well, there you go.
So you get to play all those games.
That you bought
And-
20 years
and
ago and
they give
you bought it
you-
again when it came out on the Wii.
they give you the free
You bought
Animal
it again
Crossing.
on the DS.
They give
and
you
then bought them
the
again.
Animal Crossing update, the new game, so you don't have to pay $25 for it.
Joy, Nintendo gives you something that you've rebought 100 times and you get a little extra.
Yeah, but now you can play it again.
Well, no, you get the expansion because the expansion's $25.
Right. But now you can play it again.
Now you
And
play it
again.
again.
And
I
again.
don't
And
know.
again.
I just,
And again.
you know,
So you can go back and play
That's okay.
Frogger. Good.
Ugh,
that hurts.
Anyway.
that hurts, Daddy.
that stung.
There you go.
That is.
Now-
I'd much rather talk about the new 2D20 game system, but that's okay.
Yeah, I agreed.
Well, nobody
all
put
for-
that in.
Dittos. I want to know how that works.
I
It's
just
really
I
I
would
got
really
to
want to see it.
I got to play a bunch of stuff at Spooky. I got
At what?
to at Spooky Empire last weekend. Big
Nice,
horror
nice.
convention.
Very
And I will
nice.
say, I'm doing 2 plugs real quick for 2 people out there that were really awesome. There was a group there that was doing a Kickstarter for a new name called Cursed Veil, and their Kickstarter just started, and it's a D20 for 5e.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's a very Ravenloft, old school
Oh, nice.
horror. But what was cool is there's a different book, the player's book versus the DM's book.
Sure.
What's cool is like the player's book, the first time they cast a spell, they get this description of it, and it's different in the book, which the DM's book, which tells you, oh, this spell does this. So their book is just theming and stuff like that.
Okay.
So they don't know what these spells do when they find them. So it's very Call of Cthulhu.
That's not-
Yeah, it was
oh,
a very,
man.
very cool system.
And what's the
Thank you,
second
guys.
one?
The second one was called Shotguns and Sorcery. And it's based on Matt
Not to be
Forbeck.
confused
Dude,
with
you know
Cowboys
what?
and
It's not too.
Aliens.
In one of my feeds, I saw that pop up, and I
Yep.
thought that looked fantastic.
Matt Forbeck, who was one of the original founders of Pinnacle, did Deadlands back in the day. And
Oh,
all that.
Deadlands, that was the game,
One of
eh?
the most amazing game systems
Deadlands
ever.
is fantastic.
He wrote several books trilogies. He wrote the Blood Bowl book trilogy and a bunch of other stuff. He wrote the Endless Quest books that just came back out for TSR. This is his pet project called Shotguns and Sorcery. Got to talk to him last weekend on Drinking with Authors podcast, and he sold me on it. So get a chance, check those out on Kickstarter. They definitely look like fun.
That does
You
look like
reminded
fun.
me of something. In the gaming
bit of
world,
gaming
while
news.
we're still in the gaming world,
Yeah.
Yes.
we picked up a new game last week, a board game.
Which one?
Okay, called Gloomhaven.
Oh,
that's a
Gloomhaven's
classic.
massive.
Yeah.
That is a massive
and that
game.
has been just a ton of fun, and it seems so complicated.
But then
you
you
know,
start playing
all
it.
the instructions and everything, and then you sit down, and you start playing, go, oh, okay, boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
and so it really is worth fighting through the instructions and the setup.
No pun
because
intended.
then, I mean, the mechanics of it are so infuriating in some ways, because here you are with you get to play 2 cards. And you don't roll dice, you don't do anything else. You play 2 cards, but you got to play the top of one and the bottom of the other, and you got to pick which one you want to do.
Yeah.
And it's like and so you're trying to decide from your hand, but every round you lose a card.
So what I'm hearing, some weekend we all need to come here, go over to that wonderful table, and play the game and record it and show a
That'd
segment.
be fun.
on Nerd Talk.
Gloomhaven good. And then
Yeah.
I can bring one you will definitely love. Is an old one. Oh gosh, can't remember the name of it. It's the cliffhanger one. I can't remember. Hopefully somebody else is.
I'm
It's
trying to-
like 1920s adventure stuff. And
Oh,
what's
wow.
cool about it is every time you do an action, if you fail, you draw the card and it gives you the action. And if
Right.
you complete the task, great, you move on and it gives
Yeah.
you gold. Fortune and glory. Fortune and
Fortune-
glory. That's the name of the game.
Straight
you're fighting
out of-
Nazis, fighting
Oh.
secret
Oh,
cults.
Now, see,
fortune
when I
and
wanna go
glory,
old school-
kid.
Amazing.
Fortune and glory.
But what's cool is if you fail, you flip the card and it's the cliffhanger. So it's like Jeep Chase. And then if you fail, cliffhanger on the edge of the road, and you're hanging
that's
out.
awesome.
And you have to, and if you don't make it the second time, hopefully someone can get over to help you or something like that.
Oh, nice.
But if you don't, then
Fortune
you're
and
out.
glory.
we need to
Oh
play
man,
this
Great
that's
game.
a throwback.
But
That's
Now,
a
see,
good
now
one.
when I want to go
like
old
that.
school,
Fortune and
Future
glory.
show,
And
guys.
I
we'll
love-
be playing some board
I mean,
games.
Gaming
just the
with Nerd
name
Talk.
of it. The Indiana Jones references.
it is.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
now
It's
you
very
guys
cool.
play. Do you
Very
play
cool.
Talisman? Do you still play
Oh, yeah, back
Talisman?
in the day, yeah.
Oh yeah, I got all the
played that in
expansions
ages.
for it and everything
My
else
board
too.
game stuff's been a while, so,
So,
it's-
yeah,
it's
yeah,
been fun.
yeah.
But, all right.
All right.
All right.
So let's move on
Out
to
of games.
out of
Other
gaming world into other news.
Other waka waka
Look
waka.
around. Look at these logos.
Around
that's
Attack
nice.
of the logos.
Attack of the logo.
Attack of the Killer logos.
Oh, I like that on the end. That looks good.
I got,
I got
voice.
bonus points in the Spooky Empire trivia for being able to sing the theme song to Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Oh man.
And then I also wowed them with the Blob. But
I'm sorry, but you are a national treasure. Just being able to know all these things.
oh man,
because
yeah.
it just
don't need
never
to know my daughter's
stops.
We need to
birthdays
protect
or anything
them.
like that.
Nah, who needs that crap? That's
Yeah.
what phones are for.
That's
That's what Facebook's for. It tells you every
slides
day.
across the wall.
I know.
Through
All
the
right.
door and on. and
That's enough.
That's what makes it fun, though.
Be careful of the blob.
Okay, here we go. Number one. We've
Oh,
got-
this was big
Oh.
political news.
Yeah.
That
the,
was yeah.
This was
yeah,
huge.
Yeah, I did not
Gabe
agree.
Eltab,
Did not agree.
Yeah.
the son of Kal-El colorist, decided that he'd had enough of it.
And why did he have
And
enough
so
of
he
it?
walked out and said, I'm done. I'm not going to work for them anymore, and I am tired of them ruining the characters.
Because
And
they
so
changed
Why are they ruining
way.
the characters? Right.
truth, justice, and the American,
American
way,
way.
to truth, justice, and a better tomorrow.
That is
Or a better world.
horrific. I cannot.
Is it better world or
That's
better
better
tomorrow?
tomorrow.
Better tomorrow.
What's wrong with it?
That's horrific.
there's nothing
That-
Nothing
wrong with it.
but it is. He said
Again,
literally like the year before, he's wheeling around some of the original creators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, he had, 10 years before he'd been wheeling around Schuster
Yep.
in a wheelchair, and now he felt like he was betraying everything this guy created back
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
day with this, and
Yep.
he was just he was very upset about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was-
I mean,
See where he's
these
upset,
are
but
people.
why did they change it then? What was the
Oh,
reasoning?
that's because of the same thing with the with this is not Kal-El. This is son of Kal-El.
yeah, it's
who is
the
now
new Superman. Yeah,
Right.
Who is
It's not the Superman
Yeah.
of old days.
Yeah, who is now
Yeah.
bisexual and who is now going to be truth, justice, and the new tomorrow, a better tomorrow.
Better tomorrow. yeah.
And so he's done with it. He's like where is the last comic? His line was, where was the last comic that said something slightly right wing was good?
Yeah.
But if it was
Right.
extreme left or left wing at all, it's perfect. It's beautiful. It's a perfect world. And
Right.
he's like, whereas anybody on the right now can no longer read
Right.
a DC,
Yeah.
some of these
look,
DC comics.
Look what they did to Jordan Peterson.
Yep. And it's
That was horrifying.
Yeah, that's
it is
another good
a lot
yeah.
of what's going on. And
I agree with that.
I'm politically neutral. I hate both sides, so that's
Yes.
just me. I think I hate authority, so which is why John's not on the show today.
Exactly.
No, so for me, I agree. As an author and as a writer, and this, you're alienating half your audience, and that's a bold statement. I mean, some of these people are like, we have to do this because this is our audience. This is what we have to do, and they make these statements because I feel like I have to do that as a thing, and I don't think it's my place to do that. I am not a political expert.
No.
I am not.
I'm gonna say what I always say. Leave if you want to come up with a new character, come up with a damn new character.
Exactly, and that's
Right.
That's simple.
And they're saying they
okay?
did that with Son of Kal-El.
He's not
but
a new character. I'm sorry.
yeah,
No,
but
he's Superman.
He's
Superman.
Well, the thing
But he's
is,
not-
He doesn't
he's
wear a
not
different
DC.
costume. No. He's Superman. He's called Superman. Anybody who looks at the picture is going to call him Superman. Okay? And you got to dig in to find the excuse for why it's not
Well,
really.
and DC's been getting away with this for a while because of Rebirth and New 52,
Yeah.
and they just
Yeah.
keep rebooting their universe every few years when they realize, oh, we screwed up. Let's
Right. No,
Let's
you're right.
retcon, let's reboot.
Let's retcon,
some of
let's
it.
reboot
It's
this.
Yeah.
Dynasty
Flash fix
season
the
5
universe
again. You know,
once
it was
again.
just a
Once
dream.
again.
exactly what
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or Flash mess it up.
But then, Marvel's done this a little bit with, Spider-Man no longer being married, and
Yeah.
with a Brand New Day, and now they're even retconning that, and
Right.
so they're going back and forth and all this. So, and that's what a lot of these guys are saying is like, Iron Man is now a girl, and because Tony Stark is, and then, and this and that. So they're just saying it's just snowballing, and some of the old timers are like, hey, this isn't our stuff. So it's time to get out and start doing the indie scene again.
There you go.
And,
Yep.
and I am all for that. I'm like, support what you want to support. If you don't want to support those comics anymore, don't buy them. Go buy something that
Exactly.
That you
By
like.
Spawn.
Exactly.
Todd
Right.
McFarlane.
And
so let's-
or
Yep,
go to
I
these
agree.
Kickstarter comics that
I
are
agree.
only
Support
made
what
for
you want to support, right? And
Yep.
right and follow
Yep.
right.
Now,
that's
let's look
how
at,
it should be. That's how it
Now
should
let's
be.
go to something completely not controversial.
What's
and
that?
that is the new Genie Pass
Oh,
at Disney. It's interesting. We have an article in there, and it's funny because they really dissect it, and they talk about how to make the Genie Plus Pass work.
But update, here's
Okay.
a new thing. They just added a new tier today to that pass.
Today.
Oh,
another
really?
Today,
tier already.
$169 tier now.
And-
how much?
Well, here's the thing.
$169 for the biggest tier.
That's a lot.
But that's the
That's
thing
in
is-
addition to getting in, which is $100 and
Yes,
some odd
yes.
dollars a day.
But what
That's
they
nuts.
discovered is that Genie Pass is really only useful once or twice a day.
Yeah.
It's only useful on the really
Right.
stupid popular rides.
Right.
And as long as you have it, you can't book another ride through your Genie Pass until you've cleared that one. So the thing that they don't tell you is, sure, there's the Genie Pass, but guess what? You can walk up and you can pay $10 or $15 for the one ride.
Yeah.
And so you take your 2 rides that you want to go in, you do your Genie Pass on those 2 rides, and you're done.
Yeah.
Ride of the
Okay.
Resistance
You don't-
and the one that's in
But
the Jungle Land.
so Spooky Empire had one bad thing happen. All their guests, their 2 other major guests, either canceled or got delayed till
Ow.
Sunday. So they only had Robert Englund.
Yeah, I
Robert
heard about
Englund,
that.
like a few years ago, had been here, but he was also here with, Kane Hodder.
Yeah,
there was
see,
a bunch
when-
of
so
major.
For those who
when I-
don't know, that was
when
Freddy
I met
Krueger, by
Robert
the way.
Englund, it was $40 for his autograph.
Yep.
And when I went, because I normally go all 3 days, we got there early Friday, ran in line. We were the first
Right.
ones in line. They let the VIP go first, which was 5 VIP people, I think, at
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
Then I got to meet him. He spent 10 minutes talking with him.
Oh, yeah, he's a
$40
talker.
for his autograph.
Yeah.
Worth
He's
it.
a talker. Yeah, no, that was it. 5 years ago. Great. I met him.
Well,
and
they've
that was it.
completely
But
changed
now-
the business model.
But now
Well,
let's hear about what happened this weekend.
Well, this
What
weekend they oversold VIP. Robert was only able to sign. He's also much older.
Right.
He's still spry and awesome.
Charging
but
$100 now.
$100 for his autograph. $150 for his photo op.
So-
VIP would have cost you $250 for the weekend.
Yeah.
They sold out of VIP passes, which they have never done.
Never done.
Wow.
before. but that just shows you that they.
What I was reading, people complaining was VIP would get in line because VIP gets a cut.
Yep.
They would get out of line, hop back in line, do it again,
multiple
times
to get the multiple things
to get
done.
everything.
So Friday,
signed.
that's what happened was
So they could
people
sell
were
it.
coming with 10 or 20 pops to and then they were realizing, we're only allowing
Everything
2 per
autographed.
person. So they would jump back in line and jump back in line. So the VIP pass never ended.
Oh,
The VIP
that's
line never
wicked.
ended. So the VIP lasted 4 hours.
Wow.
And
People were
the people
waiting in
who
line
had
at 7 in the
Friday-only
morning.
passes never got in.
Yeah, I heard people were waiting 5,
So
7 in the
Yeah,
morning.
that
Spooky,
was a
trying
mistake.
to save the day, said, all right, everybody who was here Friday gets a Saturday pass, if you want to see Robert
Oh,
Englund
now
have
it's
that.
compounded.
And then so the problem with Saturday, the people who only had Saturday passes were now blended in with the people who also only had Friday passes.
Sure.
And the VIP thing
Started again.
started all over again. So people were waiting in line 6, 7 hours and never even got to see him.
That is wicked.
And they finally got smart and started punching the tickets.
Yeah, I'm
so
like,
that they
wow,
could
I would have
only do
been
2
like,
items.
that's like, boom, Friday, boom, punch it.
Yeah, brilliant, right? They did that about halfway through the day.
Well, this has
Friday.
never happened before.
But this
at
has
Spooky.
never happened at Spooky. They had similar with the Elvira pop. That
Yeah,
was a limited
that's a
pop
whole
and stuff.
nother issue,
Another story.
but
But
we've never
Spooky
had guest
really,
issue like
other
that.
than that, was amazing, and
Huh.
it was an incredible show. And you have hiccups like this; it happens. But of course, everybody's focused on that crazy event.
Sure,
Yeah.
of course.
So I had
of
to
course.
address the elephant in the room. I thought it was fantastic show. My panels were packed, and
Yeah.
everybody had
and
a
you know
blast.
what? Let's look at, who's at fault here, and that is not really spooky.
No, it was not.
Okay, it is the people who were taking advantage of a loophole.
scalpers.
Exactly.
Right.
The scalpers who were eBaying it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're out there eBaying these things for money. And
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
really what was happening.
100%.
And, you
It
know,
is.
so don't get mad at the event organizer.
And don't get mad at Robert
Okay.
Englund. He did 4
It wasn't
signings.
his
He
fault.
was not
Yeah.
well Friday. He did leave early Friday, but he came back Saturday and did 2 extra signings that he wasn't
that was
supposed to
nice.
do.
One of the head people that work for Spooky posted in a Spooky group, said, hey, listen, we know what happened. Not going to get in details, argue, but here's a link to his website. You can purchase his autographs
Yep,
there.
Right there, same price.
Yeah.
You just don't get
they're
your
120
moment with them.
They're
Yeah.
125
But
on
if you
the
did the
website.
photo op with him, in and out in a breeze. My daughter did
Photo
one.
ops are great because
Yeah.
Froggy's works that thing great. Like,
You only
you're
get a
in, you're
moment,
out.
but you get your moment with them.
Yeah.
So
That's
Yeah,
cool, though.
But it's frozen forever.
That is wicked.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
you're not going to
That
be
is.
eBaying that, which is nice.
I like it a lot.
All right. Anyway, back to the news.
All right.
Sorry.
Back to that's all right. Let's keep
Well, you
rolling.
could eBay it if you walk up with like a green mask really quickly.
Yeah.
And then you just green screen in other
anybody.
people.
Yeah, exactly.
You could
That's
sell that
brilliant.
as
It
a
is.
service.
Let's talk about 18 because 18's cool.
Yeah. This was awesome. This was something I threw in here when I saw this in the news.
It's the reason for the season.
This is definitely the reason for the season. The
Yeah.
oldest known drawing of a ghost was
Yes.
found in a British museum vault from Babylon.
Yep.
That
Look
is
at that.
that is slick.
It is
Yeah.
a ghost pulling, the chained figure. Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah.
And they didn't even know they had it.
Nope.
And
That's
what's
what I think is
amazing about it.
amazing. Think
Yeah.
of the stuff that
Oh,
is
hey.
tucked
Sitting in-
away in the
Yeah.
The Ark
Smithsonian
of
and
the
these
Covenant's
places.
in a warehouse somewhere.
Somewhere, yeah. And
That or it's under Oak Island. I'm not sure.
that-
Or Oak-
I still think that
news
Green
broke
Temple
today
in-
by
Oh, don't even go there. My wife lost her mind when I told her what you
What-
posted
what did we
with Oak
find?
Island.
Oak Island, Gary Drayton, okay, who's a Florida resident,
Yeah.
but he's the guy who does the metal detecting. The guy from,
Right.
He's the Brit.
Found our spoon?
And yeah, they found a spoon. Could it be? But they no. He came out and said, "Okay, we found something
Yeah.
in the swamp, and it is unbelievable. And we just hang on because it's going to rewrite North American history."
So
Yeah.
And so
just like
it
where they found that the
is-
Vikings landed 500 years before.
Yeah.
know.
So there
Yeah,
is
yeah.
there is something there, and
I'm
he
excited.
said of all the crazy places, and he's careful in his way, the crazy places to hide it.
It is.
So this is something that
So
was
you know,
intentionally
Anthony,
hidden there.
My wife does not like you or John because you turned us onto that show and we binge watched it for days and days and days and days
Oh
and days
man,
and
there's
days
so
and
much
days.
Yes.
better out there. All right,
looking
guys, I'm
forward to
sorry.
this.
Oh, give me more better.
Okay,
we
so
would
we kinda
like that.
jumped
We
on
tried
that one.
watching what's that ranch?
Skinwalker
Oh.
Ranch.
Yeah, we watched this.
That's not.
I didn't like that. I
Not a-
tried.
not a fan
I
of
tried
that
getting the
one
Skinwalker Ranch.
And now a note from our producer.
Yes.
But all right, so let's go to number 20. This one made me sad.
Oh, that did make me sad.
This
Also.
was sad.
That was sad news.
Joanna
Yeah.
Cameron,
Yep.
the star, oh mighty Isis, has been taken from us.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I don't know how. That was my prepubescent
Yep.
fantasy show.
Yeah.
She was
Her,
she was
Linda
right
Carter.
after.
Was it the same time as Linda
Shazam
Carter?
Was
Well-
the other show, and then
Well, no,
there was
no, no, no,
Electra
no.
Woman and Dinah Girl.
No. This wasn't part of that series.
That was around the same time. They would air
Yeah.
around the same time. though.
Yes. No, this was after.
Yeah.
This was, I believe, an adult series. Okay, this was, because that was
Yeah.
like, Oh
Well-
Mighty Isis.
Yeah.
Okay, was her big thing.
Right.
And the song was, Oh Mighty Isis.
But wasn't this the same time as Wonder Woman with Linda Carter?
It was
Same.
just-
Yeah.
Same
Wonder
period.
Woman was after this, I
Yeah.
thought.
Oh, okay.
Came out
Okay.
after and where they went
Yes.
prime time because they realized they had an audience for this stuff.
Yes.
All right.
But
That makes sense.
It was an amazing
But yeah,
show,
you-
and
but
it
it
she
was.
finally passed away at 70.
Yeah.
Which isn't
and,
that old.
It's
That's sad.
not old at
Yeah.
all. So,
It's
Yeah.
not.
but
It's not.
she's
Just
been
some
doing well. So.
trailers now.
Yeah, you want to do some trailers?
Yeah.
We
Let's
only
do
got
some
12
trailers.
minutes left.
Yeah, we got 12 minutes.
Oh,
Let's-
yeah.
The rest is
ramp
all
up a couple
Nintendo crap
trailers.
anyway.
Yeah, I don't know who puts this Nintendo stuff on here.
Hasbro.
No, wait a minute.
I
One
put
more
Power
thing we got to do for the
Rangers.
season.
Leave my Power Rangers
Hasbro, number 21, Hasbro has teased that they are coming out with a full-size
Yes.
Proton pack
Right.
from Ghostbusters.
That is worth a
To
mention.
make up the
And-
for those 501st wonderful Ghostbuster groups that make their own.
Yeah.
They're
Yes.
teasing.
That'd be
Now you
awesome.
can go ahead and buy one. So
Yep.
there you go, without a 3D printer.
All right.
All right.
All right. Let's look at the
Number
let's-
one, Halloween show coming up. I think we got to show this one because it premieres on the 31st.
Rock
a Halloween
on.
special. Doctor Who is coming back this Sunday, airing at 2:45 p.m.
Who?
In the UK.
I'm gonna shoot you.
3 something p.m. on BBC America. If you don't know how to watch UK with a VPN. Anyway, but you
comment.
can watch it just a little bit later. And but let's see that trailer.
Doctor Who.
The Doctor Who.
Oh yeah, Jodie's
happening again.
last
Where are
main
you?
season
I'm the
Yep.
doctor.
was an
Did you ask me?
abbreviated season because they had to film during COVID, so it
Yeah.
all takes place.
Yeah.
New companion
Why don't I
there,
know about this?
who's
And who
a
else does?
British comedian. Apparently, people are excited about him.
I know.
But there's a guy who looks like Brigadier Santarin on a horse, sold.
Yeah, what is up with
Yeah.
that?
feeling
Oh,
so
that was
Oh, I mean,
back.
how many of these people are back, including, I think, we saw, did we see? Or was there something else I saw with the Weeping Angel?
Yeah, there's a
Is that
flash coming.
There is, okay.
Looks like a multiverse break.
It really
is. Breaking and
Oh, that's
there's
Yeah.
other
Wow.
creepy aliens.
This is about as big as they could make it.
Yeah, and it starts with a Halloween special. They normally do a Christmas special.
There they are.
Hey, there was Gibbs, our boy
Any more time?
from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, good.
Making a sneak cameo.
Oh, there we go.
We learned he was in it when we did an interview with him for Legends of the Traveling TARDIS.
Oh, that's cool.
But
Yeah.
he wasn't allowed to announce it. But now he's in the trailer, so now we can talk
All
about
right,
it.
now
that's
we can.
awesome. That looks awesome. Yeah.
That looks really good.
I'm
Very
excited about
I,
that
I hope it's good.
I'm not a huge Doctor Who
after
fan. I'm sorry, but I am
Chibnall's
looking forward
run
to
the
that.
last year, those last few episodes were terrible. Jodie deserved better. She's a good doctor.
Yes.
It's just the
She's an
writing's been
excellent
abysmal.
doctor.
So
Yeah.
hopefully
We've
we'll
seen
see
that
if he
before.
turns
All
it
right,
around.
all right,
So-
all
Are we
right.
doing Uncharted?
Uncharted.
talked
Have
about
to
it.
be
Yeah,
we talked
Uncharted.
about Uncharted, so let's go ahead and pull it up.
Who's
It
played
is
the
a
video
pretty-
game?
I've never
I
heard
have.
of the game. I didn't
Beat
know
them
anything.
all.
I'm not
I
a
played the
gamer.
first
Great.
two.
Yeah.
I
And
played the
so
first two.
when I saw this, I'm like, wow, I will definitely go see this movie because
Yeah.
this looks awesome.
Yeah, the video game is great though.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
I
and
played
the story
the
is
first one.
incredible.
Yeah,
so.
it is. It is. And I like the vibe of of the
Nathan
game.
Drake,
So
Nolan North.
Yeah,
So that was
exactly.
Meet him at MegaCon.
Yeah, he's
Super
he's
nice.
So
does
we
a
got
lot of
this one ready to go,
conventions
Rob?
yeah, that'll be good.
and stuff. Uncharted.
There we go.
Places out there you
Uncharted.
can't find
It's
on
so
any map.
Indiana Jones.
It is.
That's the whole
They're not
premise.
gone.
It's-
I love that. Do you guys
complete
remember the old
mashup.
King Solomon's Mine with
Yeah.
Richard Chamberlain?
Yeah.
Oh, that was like that's a
It
good
was,
stuff.
That was-
too.
you know who
Richard
played-
Chamberlain.
Richard
Yeah,
Chamberlain, right?
You know who played the what was her name? The Queen of the Amazons, and that was Cassandra Peterson.
No, I
Elvira
didn't.
role. Yeah.
That's hilarious. I did not know that.
In the chainmail bikini.
Didn't they
top.
make two of those? King Solomon's Mine was done the one too. I
Yeah,
can't
the
remember
Return
what
to
it
King
is.
Solomon's Mines, and then I
Yeah, there were a
forget.
couple of them.
Yeah,
I forget the second one, but they did
Yeah.
do two.
but the Uncharted looks really good. Though. I'm
it's
jonesing for
amazing.
that. So
And it's very
Mark Wahlberg's a great actor, so the combination with him.
Oh, you mean Marky Mark?
Marky
Okay,
Mark
yeah.
and the Funky Bunch.
Marky
yeah.
Mark.
As long as
He's
we
gonna
find him in his whitey tighties.
I was gonna say, as long as he's done his own.
Hey, after Big Hit, I've never complained about an acting role he's done because he's been
Big Hit is awesome.
That's one of my favorite movies.
What are you, Spice Boys?
Yes, good stuff.
Yeah.
But this looks,
Yeah.
that's exactly,
I mean,
the game
it
is
just
full
goes.
of stuff like
It
this.
is working.
Yep.
I mean,
It's a
your
little bit of
villain.
National
Banderas.
Treasure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got
A bit of
Antonio
James
Banderas.
Bond. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Banderas.
who's always
Bad
good.
guy-ish. It's looking good.
What was
It
he
is
in? He
looking
played
good.
somebody really old. Was that Prince of Persia?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what. Not Justin. Sorry.
Yeah, that was a
But
couple
yeah,
years
he was
ago,
in-
yeah.
and I'm like, wow, he got old. Then I realized no, it was all makeup.
Yeah.
Because here he is now. You know,
Person
5 years
shooter
later, he looks great.
action With the
Yeah.
little Tomb Raider stuff.
And here we
And they
go.
were making a
Here
Star Wars
goes the
game
cargo.
before the Lucas buyout that was going to be using the same engine as Uncharted.
Oh,
Wakey,
that'd be
wakey,
cool.
eggs and bakey.
Yeah. That's a bit from the.
video
That's
game.
right from the game.
That
It's
is-
actually
yeah.
a level you had to survive.
Look at that.
Do that.
Yeah.
While a bad guy's trying to kill you. Yep. And that. Press X.
That's exactly it.
That button.
That's an X. Right there.
I love it. No, I always like it's great when they make these movies and they pull scenes from the video game and drop
Yeah,
them in for the
direct.
guy, you know.
Direct
So
thing.
I mean that is
What?
Yeah, it used to be the other way around. Remember GoldenEye?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
oh
That was awesome.
So I
That-
can't wait
that
to
was
see
the
all
first
those
FPS.
hidden things that are
Yeah.
going to be revealed in the game.
Oh,
First
you lose
FPS on a
anyway,
console.
kid.
Yeah,
All that work.
Yeah.
That's
so
awesome.
there you go.
That's
That one's
slick.
coming out.
that's
Yeah.
slick.
Are we doing Peacemaker or Black
No,
Friday?
Black
Oh, no,
Friday.
we gotta
Black
do- we gotta
Friday.
talk
No, we
about-
got to do
Come
Black
on,
Friday.
it's got the chin. Anything that's
So
got the
Bruce
chin
Campbell
in it.
announces
Yeah.
he's not doing any. He's old. He's tired. He's not going to
not
be.
old.
I love Bruce
He's not
Campbell
doing
though.
Ash anymore. He's not going to be in S-Mart fighting zombies anymore. I'm done
Well,
with
that's
this.
what
And all of
was
us
on him.
fans said, "That's great, Bruce. What's next?"
Bubba
He says-
Hotep 2?
He says, "Funny you should ask, but I'm an old man in a Walmart fighting zombies, so
That is going to be.
I'm excited as a retail
I
manager for
love
years."
his character.
Black Friday. This is me.
Happy Black
On
Friday.
And
We
Campbell
love
explained, "You know what? He
toys."
has my
Still on for
message."
pancakes
with
tonight.
my, I too
Chris,
am adult school
you're on
retail
reg for the night.
manager, and I hate a Black Friday.
Oh, Black Friday is the worst.
It is. Your boss would be like, bring in a crock pot
New
full of
guy on
food.
Black Friday. Yeah, that did happen because you would finally get payroll
Yeah.
on Black Friday, where you could hire all these new people. And
Yeah.
you never got payroll a week ahead to train them.
Yeah, it
Bruce
was
doing
crazy.
snarky comments just to get them in, which is just great.
It is.
This is it.
It's Jingle All the Way meets Dawn of the Dead. I
Thank you
am
very much.
all
Happy holidays.
This is going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's going to be fun.
Oh,
But then things go.
like new kid. And
What
it's
is-
Black Dynamite. Come on, Michael J. White here.
Yeah.
So Black Dynamite meets Ash.
1 hour into
I'm-
Black
oh
Friday,
man, this
and
could
we're
not be a
escorting
better
customers
cast.
away
I
from the
am-
store.
Yeah,
It looks so cheesy.
it is.
Pretty dang fun.
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, the budget looks
HBO Max,
fantastic.
or is
This is theater. Theatrical release.
Oh, I can't
I'm
wait.
sure it'll be quick to streaming.
You know,
but,
this is
At this point, we're just in there with
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there should be a video
Back out
game for
blood.
this.
They got a game similar to this. where
Yeah.
you're in a
Here
shop.
we are, you know,
It
once
is.
again,
Left 4
looking
Dead.
at all new
Back 4
Christmas
Blood.
movies.
I thought they should
Okay.
have made a video game on Cabin in the Woods. That was.
That would have been a great game.
You know, but I mean, yeah, look, here we are
We have to make a run
looking
for
at more Christmas movies. So, you know,
Black Friday.
I have nothing wrong with that.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
It's a great Christmas movie.
here's another
This
great
is my
Christmas
new,
Meet me
movie.
outside.
yeah, my next Christmas
Yep.
tradition.
Oh.
I'll tell you, we'll talk
Devin Sawa.
fun. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, and where's Michael J. White?
There he
Black
is.
Dynamite.
Bruce Campbell.
police.
Yes,
Yes,
fine.
he was Spawn.
Black Dynamite.
Yeah,
And then,
and Black Diamond. Oh yeah, I forgot he was Spawn.
Yeah.
That'd be great. Oh, Bruce Campbell. I met him at a book signing in Ann Arbor. He was really nice.
And he runs like
and
a
I hope Bruce dies in the first 5 minutes like he's
Right
classic
here,
movies. So, but
That would be.
No,
well,
no,
that's-
no. He
the
just needs to be a
tease.
cameo. At
Oh,
the
I
end.
turned my head. What was the date? Was that no? I saw November. What was
November
the date on
17th.
that? All right.
So we have enough
Okay.
time for
2.5
Peacemaker.
weeks.
We got
I
enough
think-
time for
I think-
Peacemaker.
yeah,
Just
Peacemaker.
quick,
That's
Rob.
the
Let's do
one you guys were
Peacemaker.
waiting on.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see
Yeah,
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker.
We laughed at this trailer so hard.
It's pretty
'Cause
darn
DC
good.
did their DC Direct last week.
It
Yes.
Or
is.
2 weeks ago now.
Yep, and they
like
showed some
that.
fun. They showed the new Batman trailer. They showed.
It is. It is. I'm looking forward to
another
see.
spin
I
on
was not,
Justice
but I was
coming
not
out.
sure on the whole Peacemaker thing when they dropped it. But I saw this trailer and I was like,
Ugly people are beautiful babies. Enough said.
Yeah, enough said.
this will be great.
So this is an HBO Max series, not a movie.
Yep.
Takes place right after the last Suicide
They
Squad.
said 6 episodes, so 6 hours of this of dick jokes and guns.
Yeah.
Peacemaker.
And
Yeah.
more John Cena's.
It's the classic.
Yeah. So they suit up quick enough there, though.
Expertise in every weapon on the humankind.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing to say here. I mean, this
There,
is
there really isn't. It's just going to be.
What more do you want from James Gunn and John Cena?
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
But
This is going to be a great beer and pretzel
considering
series.
Suicide Squad did not do
You don't
well.
have to shoot people after you're killed.
You know, it did okay, but not what they were hoping.
Right.
Especially since some stuff's come out after it has done so well.
Our first target is Senator
I don't know.
We'll see how this goes, but they already filmed it, so it wasn't anything
Cena's
to stop
not a
it.
bad actor, though.
Yeah. They
No,
have
he was
a-
the-
He's
he was the
improved a lot
prize.
from like what was his first movie? The Marine, I think he
Yeah.
did, and that was crap.
Oh,
but
I
now
don't-
what he
Didn't
that's
he?
like
Learned
The
his
Rock.
comedy as his
Rock when he first started was not that good. It took him time getting into a role.
Hey,
Scorpion
he
King.
made a great Scorpion.
Scorpion King.
But again, he learned
But even
his,
Rock in the Doom was horrible.
yeah, he learned that it's comedy's his thing, and that's what these wrestlers are all learning. They do have good comic timing, and
But his character, even in wrestling, he did good timings on
What
his
separates us from other
segments and
killers is
everything.
we
Even
only
Dave
kill bad
Batista
people.
admits now that he knows comedy is his special. Now, the one thing, what's fun is Nathan Fillion did point out that no arms guy,
But if you just
detachable limbs guy,
Oh, right.
was not listed as dead on the end of the show,
Yeah.
in the end of the movie, and it was Weasel. So we think maybe another one survived. Making a cameo in this? Well, not, but Nathan Fillion loves to just do things like that.
It is. But the Weasel was great. That was a
That
great.
was funny. I love the après credit there.
Yeah.
That was like, oh, you got to be kidding me.
That was good. That was really good.
Who knew he was part Papa?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. More Tidy Whitey.
The only thing that should be this crazy should be the Moon Knight series. The Moon Knight should be this whacked
the
out.
bald eagle.
Yes, yeah, hugging him. It's
Oh.
hugging him. Yes, I love it. Come on, somebody take a picture. Give my phone.
That looks amazing. Yeah, I cannot wait.
Love it.
Excited for that.
Yep. And that's it, gang. January 13th.
January 13th.
And that's it. Happy
That is
Halloween,
amazing.
gang.
Yeah.
I know.
Anybody doing anything great for Halloween? What's
I'll
going
be
on?
at Ghost
No.
Fest this weekend at May Stringer House.
Pop up
Nice.
there.
Eating corn dogs and going through one of the most haunted houses in Florida, the May Stringer House in Brooksville. Fans of the show, they love us,
good.
and we love them. So excited
That's-
to be there.
yeah.
I'll be
We are
signing
having
books.
a haunted archery pumpkin shoot at our house in the afternoon.
Nice.
Nice.
Costumed. And
Nice.
Just, having
No,
a bunch of people come
I'm
over
going
and-
with the romantic boat cruise with the wife that night. So.
That's nice.
November 13th, WeBeam TV. Here
WeBeam
in the
TV.
studio. Open
house.
You
Yeah.
can come in, look at all the nerdy stuff, and then John
You
will
can
shoot
meet
you
everybody.
if you touch it.
We'll be here.
Yeah, but we'll
Yep,
be here.
we'll be
all
open
We
all
will
day.
be here.
Some of the
Well,
celebrities
Mark
will be here.
is selling his books there.
I
Mark
might.
bring his
I didn't
books?
know about this, so I'll have to find out. But
We'll have to get some
I might be here
details.
signing books.
Hey, thanks for
Sounds pretty
watching,
cool.
though.
They're good books.
Yeah.
Check them out.
Fantastic.
See you next week.
Next week.
See you next week.
Subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, WeBeam
Don't forget,
TV.com.
WeBeam,
Yeah,
subscribe.
don't forget, WeBeamTV.com/live.
Stay spooky.
Happy
everybody.
Halloween.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.